Ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished viewers of non-binary gender, we are Shock and Autism. I'm Daniel.
I'm Dylan.
And we just saw Cocaine Bear, and it was awesome, because it's about a bear that does cocaine. Of course it was awesome.
Oh, it's so
You know
awesome.
that already, but hang around, and we'll talk about how awesome we found it.
Oh,
Right,
absolutely.
Dylan?
Very much
What did
so.
you find awesome?
All of the cocaine. No. I thought the whole gimmick, the whole pitch of this movie was amazing. Like, it's a bear, but it's got it seems simple on the face of it.
It's a concept that feels like it's impossible to screw up.
Right.
And for that reason, they could have just done a memey thing. You can hear Dylan's neighbor's dogs barking.
That's okay.
Because we got so excited, but it's an exciting time. Like, it could have just been, me for the bear's gonna do cocaine and then, run around and be all excited and stuff. And that will be fun.
Yeah.
Because it's a bear doing cocaine.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun time. But they went the extra mile and made an actual movie with a plot and characters with different reasons to be there and such.
Even the dog's excited. My goodness.
Even the dog is excited. Okay, so who is your favorite character besides, of course, the bear?
Besides the bear,
the bear that does cocaine. Of course, that's everyone's favorite character.
Yeah. I would have to say probably. I forget the character's name, but he played Han Solo. Remember in the Solo movie?
Oh, the son of the main drug dealer guy who's trying to get out of that life, but keeps getting roped back in. I swear this is not a movie about. Never mind.
Okay. No. I liked him because I know it was played for laughs, but I could genuinely relate to how emotional the guy was.
We got gangsters and we got some precocious kids that get wrapped into all this sort of stuff, and they're just like, I'm sad, and you're like, this is really funny, but I can tell you're also sad.
Right.
And I'd be sad too if it wasn't so funny.
Right.
But the movie does not really hang a lampshade on it. He just lets him be a sad boy surrounded by all of these drug dealers
and fireworks
and the movie about the cocaine bear.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeez.
I think that's a good pick. I kind of like the mom that's going in there storming in after the cocaine bear. That was Elizabeth Banks, right?
I forget.
I think so.
We'll
look this up.
Yeah.
I get behind her pretty soon.
Yeah.
I really like the park ranger.
Oh yeah.
He gets murdered.
A lot of people get murdered in this movie.
Most people get murdered. That's the other thing of it. It's not just R-rated because of it's real violent.
Yeah, it's gory as hell. Yeah.
And that you were mentioning something, Dylan, about horror and comedy.
Yeah, it's hard to balance those two, but when you just hit that sweet spot, it works out really well. Like, for instance, Shaun of the Dead. I think this is another example of a movie that really hits that sweet spot between horror and comedy. What about you, Daniel? Would you say that's about the same, or just?
I actually have not seen Shaun of the Dead.
It's a good one, worth watching.
We'll do it. Let us know if you would like us to do one of these for Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
But with Cocaine Bear, it's like the thing that I keep coming back to is even though having heard that it's along the sort of lines, is that like it's an actual movie.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I really commend them for. Like for that reason, it's still there are still times where it's just I'd feel a little bit more if this wasn't Cocaine Bear. So it's not perfect, but overall, real solid stuff.
Yeah,
real solid stuff. It's gory, it's funny.
Right.
There are characters that for enough reasons you want to see them get done in by the Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
There are characters for good enough reasons you want to see them escape the Cocaine Bear, and yeah. Well, that's what we thought at the time.
But what about now that we've thought about it
and got some fucking sleep? Yeah, guys, the bear does cocaine. There's no further analysis here. You have either seen this movie, have already decided you're going to see this movie, or are uninterested in the bear doing cocaine. I don't know what more you want. The bear does cocaine.
That's all you need, though, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Monetize! So as you can probably infer by the exact timing of this video coming out and everything and that thing you just saw earlier, we've been struggling a little bit about how exactly to frame our further, deeper retrospective about Cocaine Bear.
True, yeah.
We tried me just continuing on the crazy, vaguely existential rant.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Oh, what are we even doing here? What are you even doing here? Why are you watching a review of fucking Cocaine Bear as opposed to telling your loved ones how much they mean to you before they die in a fucking mass shooting like everyone else in this country?
What the fuck?
We tried to have Dylan just sort of go off in whatever direction he was thinking in.
I almost kind of think they should make Star Wars and all these Marvel geeky properties just piss off the fanboys even more, you know? Like, do you really want a bunch of homophobes and bigots as your audience? No. You at home, have you ever heard the game Minecraft? I've actually started getting into it. I started getting into it. I don't know who my father is. How does Mexican Darth Vader sound? I think that sounds cool. I'd like to see that.
We even tried having a polka party with Tango Fett. But ultimately what we've settled on is, now that the Cocaine Bear moment is over in theaters, I guess, is this destined to become one of those midnight screening kind of movies? What do you think, Dylan?
I've been thinking about this all night, and I'm honestly unsure. Because when I think of, like, a good, like, almost immortalized cult movie, my initial kind of beeline thought is towards, what's that, Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I just don't see this, frankly, as in the same ballpark as Rocky Horror Picture. But maybe that's my own, like, what do you call it?
I think that... Go ahead, sorry.
No, yeah, it's okay, yeah. I was just thinking, maybe I'm being too harsh because that, to be fair, that is quite a high bar.
And that was actually going to be what I was going to say. Like, they do midnight screenings for things other than Rocky Horror Picture.
Yeah, I know.
There's not going to be stage productions of Cocaine Bear, though. How fucking amazing would that be?
That would be great. I want to see, like, those Lion King puppeteers doing some bloody, Cocaine Bear thing. That'd be amazing. I'd love that.
But I'm thinking, like, how like they throw on some Planet 9 for Outer Space or The Room or some sort of, like, everyone's gonna come get together in college towns at the local theater and pay $5 and just show up drunk and have a good time type of a thing. Is it destined to be something like that?
I feel like with movies like The Room and what was the other one you mentioned that wasn't
Planet 9 from Outer Space?
A lot of what gives those movies those kind of cult appeal is just how unintentionally bad they are. Again, I'm not saying that's universal because, again, there's always Rocky Horror, but I feel like maybe not immediately, obviously, but in the very long term, I can see a bunch of drunk college students coming into a little tiny independent theater and just having a ball. Here's my follow-up question to you, by the way. Usually in like cult movie kind of showings, there's something they throw at the screen, like with
Yeah, they're not going to throw cocaine at the screen.
No, I'm just saying.
Nothing else to be thematically appropriate.
Okay, that's what, because Frankenfurter with Rocky Horror Picture, they would throw like sausages and hot dogs at the screen.
What did they throw at The Room? Did they throw the football?
I think so.
That's incredible.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe someone is gonna throw cocaine on the screen there, but my thing is not so much does it fit the vibe, because I mean, like, we're big fans of Velocipaster. We talked about that in our very first podcast episode. Link below for the podcast, but that's a move. That's a comedy. And maybe even a little bit of a horror comedy, but that's a comedy aping the style of So Bad It's Good. Good movies. But that was made intentionally in some way. It wasn't like accidental cheap brilliance type of a thing. My thinking is Cocaine Bear too competent to fit that style? And that's really the only sort of thought I have, is that I've been sitting here stewing for, it's actually been a few weeks since we've seen Cocaine Bear now. So right. Is this movie too good to be, marketed like the So Bad It's Good movies? Because,
that's why I was trying to get at earlier. But
Because you do genuinely you want the precocious little child. You do want the mother to save her, and you do want the drug dealer asshole dad to get his comeuppance and everything. And is it too much of just a functional horror movie where there's some monster terrorizing things to ape the style or to really be achieve that sort of thing or be in that way? And I think maybe.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
okay.
The bear does cocaine.
Yeah, jeez.
And that really is the note I keep coming back to is you really did you, me, God himself or herself or their self or however
right.
God identifies saw the title Cocaine Bear and decided already what they thought of the movie based off that. No one is going to convince me otherwise.
Okay, yeah. The thing is, I agree with your earlier points about it being a little bit too competently made to kind of be in the same category as Velocipaster or The Room or whatever, but I same as you, I kind of want to give it a non-committal maybe. I know that's not a satisfying answer, but it's the best answer I can give, because a lot of Austin Powers, a lot of people don't know this, that flopped at the box office. It only got resurgence once it came on VHS. And
VHS children.
And I think it's currently on streaming now, so I feel like once we get an idea of how popular it is on streaming, we'll have a firmer grasp on how popular it's going to be in the future. I mean, because again, there's no analog for VHS these days, so that's my best answer, I'd have to say. So.
I guess we'll just sort of conclude with this, Dylan. I've been kind of thinking that in light of the fact that everyone on planet Earth saw the title Cocaine Bear and decided what they felt about the movie then and there, do you want to give a star rating to this one? Or sorry, that's right, a legally cut too, or rather a choo-choo train rating, Dylan.
Well, you know what?
How many trains out of 5 would you give this movie, or do you think it doesn't matter? How about we split the difference? How about we each say what it would be for us, and then say that it doesn't matter?
That sounds good.
All right, I would give this movie personally 3.5 choo-choo trains out of 5.
Okay.
How many would you give,
I
Dylan?
would genuinely just a little bit less than that. I give it 3 whole choo-choo trains. That's all.
But it doesn't really matter because you've already seen this movie. But thank you very much for watching. Comment below what you thought about the movie. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Check out all the other stuff, videos or other movie reviews. And until next time, monetize friendship!